Hi guys, this is Klazart, doing an audio commentary, and this time I'm commentating on the eStars Heritage League semi-finals matchup, and this is going to be played between Savior and Yellow. This is Game 2 of the eStars semi-final matchup between these two players. We've just seen a prolonged, protracted Mexican-style standoff, a movie that should have been edited, perhaps need to cut off that extra half an hour of fat that the movie didn't need, and both players sharing a smile and sharing some sort of a joke here. I think it's probably Yellow telling Savior, hey, listen, I'm the good-looking one, and I'm in the Air Force, so I've got all the things needed to pull in the chicks, and you let me take this one, buddy, and I'll introduce you to a few. And Savior going, no thank you, I eat, sleep, and drink StarCraft. So all Savior's got his eyes on are the prize, which is the trophy, and Yellow, of course, as it has been rumored over the past few years, has had his eyes on something different, something else, and rumored to be the playboy of the StarCraft world. Savior looks like in Yellow. Just to confuse us further, guys, if it wasn't enough that this was a Zerg versus Zerg, just to confuse us further, Savior is going to be in Yellow at the 11 o'clock position, and Yellow is going to be in Teal at the 2 o'clock position. This is Neo Medusa, and yeah, I'm hoping for a little bit more exciting StarCraft from these two guys this time around, a little bit more frenetic activity, and hoping that Yellow can put up a fight here. He's really got an uphill battle against Savior after having lost that first game. He needs to take this in order to force a tiebreak or force game 3. Looks like both players scouting initially in the wrong direction on this map. This is, as I said, Neo Medusa, but looks like both players are scouting towards the south, well, I suppose southwest for Yellow, and yeah, towards the southwestern corner of the map. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of strategy these two guys go for, what sort of build they go for. Last time their strategies were virtually identical, copying that strategy that we saw from Effort versus Calm, I believe it was, in the MSL round of 8. Looks like both players have started up the second overworld, so we're not seeing any 9 pools from either of these players thus far. And yeah, I wonder, Yellow's got a big hill to climb here, and it looks like Savior getting ready to take his pool now. So Savior looks like he's going for an overpool build here. It'll be interesting to see if Yellow mirrors this and does exactly the same thing. Yellow just waiting for a look at his base. Savior looks like he's getting ready to take his extractor now as well. Yellow has gone for a 12 pool or 12 hatchery build here, it looks like, guys. Savior with the overpool, Yellow looks like with the 12 pool. I feel that that's 12 pool is probably, in my opinion, a slightly superior build compared to overpool. Although, you know, overpool players can still win against 12 pool as well. And again, I think if it was Yellow with perhaps the overpool, he would be at a slightly more of a disadvantage than, say, Savior would be. And both overlords crossing each other now in that southwestern section of the map, and Savior cleverly turning his overlord around. So Yellow's gonna keep sending that overlord there, not exactly know where Savior's gonna be. It looks like Yellow's sending a drone out as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he's saying that he's gonna take his natural expo now. So Yellow getting ready to take his natural expo with that 12 pool. He's able to do that. Savior now with that overpool finished, starting up the Lings, and Yellow doesn't have any scouting information, although Savior hasn't found him yet either, but I think Savior knows where Yellow's base is. So this could be quite close. This could be a fine line for Yellow to defend the Savior now getting his lair started up as well. And it's going to be down to whether or not Yellow can hold his defense early. If Yellow can hold his defense early, he should be able to come out on top. Yellow's now got that spawning pool down. He needs to get those Lings going. I'm surprised he's not producing those 2 more Lings from those larvae. Savior knows where Yellow is, so his siblings are going to head straight to Yellow's base, and Yellow can be a little bit of trouble here. He's now started up his lair, and I guess that's what he was saving his minerals for. He was saving to try and get that lair started up, but now Yellow's going to see those Lings heading over from Savior, and he's going to have trouble, guys, defending this natural expo, I feel, because his Lings still haven't popped out yet. So this is going to be a close run thing for Yellow to defend the Savior producing more Lings as well. Remember, Yellow does have the advantage of that second hatchery, but it hasn't come into play yet. It hasn't come into production, so he can't use any larvae from it. So Savior now is sending 1 Ling into scout Yellow, and Yellow has produced more drones. He's only got 2 Lings out. Yellow with only 2 Lings out thus far, heading towards it, but Savior's already got 5 Lings, 6 Lings there. Yellow bringing drones out to help him in as well. Lost about half health already on his natural expo. Savior now with a Ling in Yellow's main as well, continue to do the harassment, and Yellow with all those drones now off the line, waiting till he gets enough Lings in there to equalize the numbers. Savior continue to pump out Lings from his 1 hatchery. Remember, Yellow does have that second hatchery in play now, so Yellow, if he can pump Lings from all his larvae, should be able to overwhelm Savior. So Savior has a brief window of opportunity here in which he needs to deal some damage to Yellow's economy. Yellow now trying to get some more drones back into mining minerals. He had been forced to pull almost all of his drones, but leaving only 4 drones in his main, still mining. Now it's Savior battling here, but Yellow doesn't seem to have enough Lings here. He's going to be forced to bring those drones out as well, but Yellow just about holds his defense. So Savior could be in trouble here the longer this goes on. But Savior with more Lings coming in, and he just cleans out all of Yellow's Lings. Savior's got that speed upgrade, and Yellow didn't have it for that critical battle, and now Savior's in a very strong position to take this game. Remember, Savior's Spire Spire was up earlier as well than Yellow's, so Savior can probably finish this off when those Mutalisks pop if he hasn't cleaned it up with his Zerglings. Yellow, remember, does have the 2 hatcheries, and that is to his advantage that he can pump more units out. But Savior has done enough damage to Yellow now and put him far enough behind that he is looking to be in prime position to take this game and progress through to the finals. So Yellow, unfortunately, trying to be a little bit too clever, taking too much of a risk. First of all, putting that hatchery down, and then second of all, saving up the minerals to morph to lair rather than getting a couple more lings out, even when he saw Savior's lings coming towards him. And unfortunately, I guess by that time it was too late. Savior's got a sunken in place as well, because I think he feels that the only way Yellow can now take this game is by just outproducing lings, just by mass-producing lings from his 2 hatcheries and trying to overwhelm Savior that way. Savior now trying to run past it, managed to run past Yellow's lings into Yellow's natural expo. Yellow does have about 4 lings waiting there, but if Savior can snipe some of them, Yellow can be in trouble. But Savior's dividing up his forces half, taking out drones in Yellow's natural expo, the other half heading into Yellow's main and killing drones there, and that's going to hurt Yellow big time. Yellow forced to divide up his forces as well, and Savior's multitasking slightly superior right now. He's managed to pick off 2 or 3 drones and still keep a decent-sized Zergling force alive. Yellow with a larger number of Zerglings right now, but he's just lost too many units. Now Savior's got Mutalisks out as well, so Savior continues to damage Yellow's economy. So any advantage Yellow would have had from that second expo has been neutralized by him being forced to keep those drones off the line for so long, as well as the amount of damage he's taken. Looks like Yellow's Spire still not complete. Savior with the Mutalisks out now. He's also got a sunken. Yeah, Yellow is in no position to be able to defend this. He's putting up creep colonies, but he's going to lose too many. He's got his lair up, but I don't think he's got an Evo Chamber up yet as well, so he's not able to start off that Spore. Yellow now doing the only thing he can, countering with the Lings, but Savior does have a sunken in place, and now Savior with Lings as well as Mutalisks in Yellow's main and Yellow's natural expo. So those Lings are going to take down that Evo Chamber. Savior with 1 sunken and a Mutalisk waiting for those Lings. Yellow with a lot of Lings in there, but Savior with the sunken is just going to be using the drones to block. Second sunken is up as well, and you feel that Yellow just doesn't have enough here to try and break Savior's defense, so he's probably going to go down here, guys. And Savior playing a good game of StarCraft, despite, I feel, Yellow having a strong build initially, and if Yellow had just been able to keep his economy intact, he would have been in a good position. But Savior kept the pressure up on Yellow the whole time, knew what he had to do, and that's it. Yellow's just now getting cleaned out. Yellow GG's. Savior wins. He progresses to the finals. Yellow, I'm sure, will be consoled by some of his fantastic fans, but Savior, I'm afraid, he's going to go through to the finals, and Yellow, I'm afraid, is out of this competition. So Savior takes the win, guys. GG. Not the most exciting game, 2 games of StarCraft I've commented on in recent times, but as a Savior fan, well, I'm a huge Yellow fan, so to be honest, I would have been happy to see either of these players progress. But my dreams of a Boxer Yellow final are definitely not going to materialize, but perhaps a Boxer Savior final might still be on the cards, guys. This is KlazartSC. Thanks for listening.